Once upon a time, in a cozy little house, a curious girl named Alice sat by the riverbank with her sister. As she gazed at the flowing water, she saw a white rabbit wearing a waistcoat and holding a pocket watch. The rabbit looked very worried and kept saying, "Oh dear. Oh dear. I shall be late." Alice was intrigued. Without thinking, she followed the rabbit as he hopped away. The rabbit dashed into a large burrow under a tree, and Alice, driven by her curiosity, dove in after him. She fell down a long, dark tunnel and landed softly in a strange, enchanting place. Alice found herself in a magical garden filled with colorful flowers and talking animals. She walked around in amazement until she came upon a tiny door, which was too small for her to enter. Beside the door was a bottle labeled "Drink me." Alice, ever so curious, took a sip and immediately began to shrink. Soon she was small enough to fit through the door, but she had left the key on the table. While Alice was trying to solve this problem, she met a mischievous Cheshire cat who could appear and disappear at will. The Cheshire cat gave Alice cryptic advice and directed her to the Mad Hatter's tea party. At the tea party, Alice encountered the Mad Hatter, the March Hare, and the Dormouse. The tea party was filled with riddles, nonsensical chatter, and peculiar behavior. Although the tea party was amusing, Alice eventually grew frustrated and decided to leave. Alice continued her adventure, and soon stumbled upon a garden of living playing cards. The Queen of Hearts, who ruled the garden, was very fond of ordering people to be executed. She was always shouting, "Off with their heads." Alice was very brave and stood up to the Queen, insisting that things didn't make sense. In the midst of her confrontation with the Queen, Alice found herself in a courtroom where the Queen of Hearts was hosting a trial. The trial was chaotic and unfair, with the King of Hearts, who was much milder, trying to keep things in order. Alice grew more and more frustrated with the absurdity of the proceedings. As the Queen prepared to order Alice's execution, Alice's sense of justice and bravery helped her face her fears. She challenged the Queen's authority and demanded that everyone recognize the absurdity of the situation. Just as things seemed about to get worse, Alice woke up to find herself back by the riverbank with her sister. Her sister was gently shaking her, wondering what dreams Alice had been having. Alice told her sister about her incredible adventure in Wonderland. Though her sister listened with interest, Alice knew that Wonderland was a special place she would always cherish in her heart. And so, Alice grew up with a sense of wonder and curiosity, always remembering the magical world where talking animals, peculiar characters, and endless adventures awaited.